I'm here to tell you that a woman from Australia set a world record at her wedding when her bridal train was 2 miles long. Instead of saying, I do, she said, I think I can, I think I can.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Miller, and I know that the real world record is that the bride's ring cost $5 million. Yes, that day she got the thing she loved more than anything in the world. And she got a husband, too.
I'm George Wendt, and I know for sure that the real record was that the bride had 100 bridesmaids. Now, J-Lo is well on her way to breaking this record, one bridesmaid at a time.
Who's got it right? You'll find out tonight on Balderdash. Starring Elaine Boozler.
Thank you so much. This is Balderdash, and we're so proud to announce that our director is leaving to become the coach of the Lakers. Okay, well, anyone here want to take over? Because, okay, that's just Balderdash, isn't it? See, that's how it works. That's Balderdash. Here's something true. We have three very funny people to make you laugh tonight. Give it up for Bill Engvall, Stephanie Miller, and Dreamboat George Wendt. Are you okay? Is it not attack or something there? Bill Engvall had the true answer to our opening question tonight. Do you believe that? A 2-mile-long wedding train? What did she say? Does this gown make me look interstate? And our other two stars were full of balderdash. That's your job tonight, you guys. You got to figure out who's telling the truth, who's full of balderdash. A correct wager on balderdash will pay you off at 1-to-1. A correct bet on the truth pays off at 2-to-1. We're going to start you both off with 250 points so you can make those bets. And to help you decide how much to bet on this round, I'll tell you that the first category is on the map. On the map. Something about a map, I think. Liking those wagers, choose either truth or balderdash. Jared, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
What'd you bet?
I went with 250 for Balderdash.
Whole thing?
Yes.
Okay, wow. Hi, Amy. Hi, how you doing? Good. Good, what'd you bet?
I bet 225 for Balderdash.
Ooh, a little something for a rainy day if this all works out. Those are the bets. Here we go. The town of Sturgis, Michigan, has a rather dubious distinction. See if you can spot what it is. And we will start with someone who I believe has a new CD out, Bill Engvall.
Funny, I have it right there.
Lovely CD. I'll bet it's comedy because you're so
It's a very funny album, and you also get a poster of me in leather pants. So, well, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Sturgis, Michigan.
Sturgis, Michigan is the birthplace of the automobile hubcap.
Was it boring?
Yeah, very boring.
Oh.
But actually, the hubcaps were invented right after the Model A Fords were, and the people of Sturgis knew they were onto something when the people from Detroit, the outlaws, would ride horseback all the way there just to steal them.
Bill Engvall says it's the birthplace of automobile hubcaps.
Yes.
What does the lovely Stephanie Miller say?
Well, first of all, no, please. I am not
Miller with
into
the CD down her
self-promotion
shirt.
like Bill Engvall. And by the way, you can read more about that on my website, stephaniemiller.com. But anyway, my point is that everyone knows that the Sturgis, their distinction, they actually have America's most polluted lake.
Nice.
Yeah, boating and swimming, of course, strictly prohibited. And don't even bother trying to fish because most of the fish have grown legs and walked away years ago.
Oh, that's kind of a good thing.
It's a mutant thing.
No, Stephanie Miller says Sturgis has has 3 lakes. Sturgis has America's most polluted Three Stooges lake. Okay, what does Dreamboat Georgie Wendt say?
It is the curtain rod capital of the world. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, okay, you want to just try that again?
No.
The curtain rod capital?
It's the curtain rod capital of the world. And, you know, East Berlin used to be the iron curtain rod capital of the world, but they've relinquished that title.
That's very funny. You guys are looking for Balderdash? I think you have no problem here today. George Wendt says it's the curtain rod capital of the world. Stephanie Miller says it's America's most polluted lake. Bill Engvall says he has a new CD. Pick somebody. Birthplace of automobile hubcaps and a new CD. You both chose Balderdash. I think this is an easy one to triumph over. Go ahead, pick somebody. I'm just waiting for music. Okay, Jared, who'd you go with?
I went with Stephanie Miller.
Really? You bought the curtain rod thing as possible truth?
For the Balderdash.
Yikes, Stephanie Miller from Balderdash. Okay, Amy?
I also went for Balderdash. However, I chose George.
Yeah, I think I would have gone for the curtain rod capital of the world. I mean, everybody knows that's Pottery Barn. Okay. Let's see what Sturgis, Michigan is famous for. Oh, George Wendt. That's unbelievable. It's the curtain rod capital. Good instincts, my friend. You did pretty well. I'm sorry. Takes you down to 25 points. Takes you up to 500. The night is young. No worries. Plenty of time to catch up. We'll be right back. The curtain rod capital of the world.
For more of our show, here again is Elaine Cooper.
Hey, we're playing Balderdash with some lovely contestants. Let's meet them right now. Jared Potts. Hi.
Hi, how are
Where
you
you
doing?
from? I'm doing good.
I'm from Redlands, California. I recently graduated from the Cordon Bleu School of Culinary Arts, and I cook on a fishing excursion boat.
Oh, food.
Yeah,
Nice.
always.
Very nice. Amy Dittbrenner. That's a nice name.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I married into it.
Did you?
Yes. I'm from Rancho Santa Margarita, California. I am the mother of 4 kids.
Wow.
Darcy, Dixie, Dylan, and little baby Denim.
Oh.
And that's really our
Are
name.
you moving on to the E's anytime soon?
No, I'm...
Okay, you're
The
done.
D's are great. That would be for done. And I used to be the director of a nonprofit children's patriotic performing group.
Really? Lovely for you. Well, oh, that was so high. Lovely for you. And just, it came out so high because, 4 deliveries, my voice went up. You're at 500, you're at 25. Watch this. You're now at 1,000, and you're at 525 because we add 500 points in this round, so you can bet at least 250 on each question. Here's your first category. TV board games. Hey, that could be us. TV board games. Lock in those wagers. Choose either truth or the Balderdash TV board game. How much did you bet, Jared?
I went with 1,000 for Balderdash.
1,000. Oh, he's got confidence. Amy?
I went for 523 for Balderdash.
Nice round number on Balderdash. Here we go. Board games based on TV shows have been around almost as long as TV itself. See if you can separate the true games from the Balderdash games. And we shall start with the lovely, funny Stephanie Miller.
Well, Elaine, even little Denim knows this. And his little brother Corduroy. But do you know they actually made a board game out of 60 minutes?
Really?
Although in this case it wasn't so much a board game as a boring game. But yeah, it didn't sell very well because the players had to be 80 years old and up. So 60 minutes is the answer.
60 minutes was a board game. George Wendt.
Well, there's a board game for kids called Oz, which is based on the HBO drama Oz.
Oh, no.
The prison, I know, and I don't recommend it because, we played it once and my kid tried to shank me in the backyard. Yeah.
Boy, I hope that's the Balderdash answer. Bill Engvall?
The real answer is in the early 90s, they had a board game called 90210. It was the Entangle game, kind of like Twister. In fact, they even had a mat, but on the mat there was a picture of Shannon Doherty and then the rest of the cast, which I actually took the left side of the mat to prom.
Which way are you from this guy? Okay. Bill Engvall says it's the Beverly Hills 90210 Entangle game. Stephanie Miller says it was a 60 minutes board boring game. And Dreamboat George Wendt says it was Oz, the board game. You're both looking for Balderdash. Pick a star. Okay, Jared, who didn't you believe?
I was going for Balderdash, and I went with George. I just can't see that happening.
Let's hope not. It's probably the one. Amy, who'd you go with?
Well, I'm also a Balderdash picker, and I went with George also.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's see the real board game. Oh, good. You both did good. Yeah, I'm glad there's no Oz board game. Oh, my goodness. Jared, you're up to 2,000, and Amy, you're up to 1,048, and we'll go right to the next question, give you a chance to catch up, or a chance for you to pull away. Here we go. Category, Laughable Laws. Laughable Laws, lock in those wagers. Truth or Balderdash? Are you still betting big, Jared?
Sure am.
What'd you do?
I'm going with 1,000 for the truth this
Oh,
time.
it's a big 2-to-1 payoff if you're right. Amy?
I'm going for 1,000 for Balderdash.
Okay, 1-to-1. Every now and then, a laughable law appears on the books, and such is the case in the state of Delaware. Tell us about it, Dreamboat George Wendt.
Well, in Delaware, it's actually against the law to sell perfume as a drink. which, you know, is a drag because nothing my friends and I like to do more when we get to a sports bar, order a bucket of chicken wings and a few Coco Chanel martinis.
Okay, George Wendt says you can't drink perfume.
Don't you sometimes just kind of want to go where everyone knows your name and everyone doesn't already know you're a liar?
Oh, well, it's not your time. You can call him a liar after Bill Engvall tells us what he thinks it is.
Little Bill time?
Yeah,
sure.
little Bill time.
Yeah.
Well, in Delaware, it's a long-standing law that it's illegal to fall asleep in a public library, which is a problem for me. Because with the books and the couch and it being all quiet, I can't help but fall asleep. The only thing that would make it more perfect is if they showed reruns of The Littlest Groom.
Bill Engvall says that he likes obscure humor and that it's illegal to fall asleep in a public library. Now what does Stephanie Miller say?
Oh, well, they're both lying, Elaine. Everyone knows in Delaware it is forbidden to actually have your picture taken with Big Boy out, you know, the actual statue outside of Bob's Big Boy restaurant. And if they catch you, the fine is very severe. You have to actually eat at Bob's Big Boy.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Stephanie Miller says it's illegal to pose for photos with the Bob's Big Boy statue. Dreamboat George Wendt says it's illegal to sell perfume as a drink. Sensible. And Bill Engvall says it is illegal to fall asleep in a public library. Truth. Balderdash. Pick a star. Did you go with Jared?
I was going for the truth, and I went with George because I've got a feeling about the perfume.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to drink that. Okay, well, yeah, Amy?
I'm going for Balderdash, and I also went for George.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens.
Well, let's find out what that laughable law is. Oh, it's George. Not so good for you, Amy. Pretty good for you, Jared, though. Sorry, Amy, it does take you down to 48 points. It's okay. It takes you up to 4,000, but I'm not kidding. People have come from behind a zillion times in this game. Okay, a couple of times. We'll be right back, and we'll see if Amy can catch up to Jared after this.
Closed captioning provided by... It's time for more Balderdash. Let's join Elaine, who's third.
Hey, this is the big determining round. Amy, you got some catching up to do. Luckily, we're going to give you each 1,000 points so you can bet big. You're now up to 1,048. Jared, you're at 5,000. In this round, you have to bet at least half your bank, and you have to bet on truth only. You're looking for the truth. Category is strange places. Strange places, truth only. Lock in those wagers for truth. And of course, in this round, we don't tell people what you bet until afterwards. Okay. A picture often means 1,000 words, so take a look at this picture. What we want to know is what is so special about this Iowa cornfield. And we will start with Bill Engvall.
Well, thank you very much, Elaine. This is the cornfield in which appeared in the movie A Field of Dreams that Kevin Costner built the baseball field out of, that thousands of people traveled literally hundreds of miles to visit. And I actually took my wife here for our anniversary, and we didn't find any old... Well, we did. It was nice. We didn't find any old baseball players, but I did find a very angry wife who thought we were going to Hawaii. It's the cornfield in A Field of Dreams.
Thank you for that, Stephanie Miller.
You know, Bill, if you build a bad honeymoon, the divorce will come. Anyway. Just wrote that just like that. All right. You know what, Elaine? This is not actually even a still photograph. This is a live feed from, it's actually a website. It's Corn Cam in Ely, Iowa. It is. It's like you can watch on www.iowafarmer.com. You can watch corn grow live 24 hours a day. I'm not making this up. If this website works, they're launching another one called www.watchingpaintdry.com.
Stephanie Miller says it's a live feed from the corn can. Okay, George Wendt.
Well, this is actually a photo of Rollins, Iowa, where they had the first crop circles, those mysterious things.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's where it appeared in the United States first. And there was apparently, scientists tested the spot, a lot of radiation levels, but apparently nowhere near as dangerous as that butter flavoring on microwave popcorn.
Okay, well, that makes sense to me. George Wendt says it's where the first crop circles appeared in the United States. Stephanie Miller says it's a live feed from the corn can. Bill Engvall says it's the cornfield used in Field of Dreams. You are looking for truth only. Pick a star. course, we don't tell your picks until the end as well. Let's find out what's so special about this Iowa cornfield. It's the corn cam, folks. It's the corn cam. Truth is always stranger than fiction, isn't it? Okay, Amy, this was your chance to catch up, did you? Did you bet enough? Did you bet right?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I bid the full amount on Stephanie!
Well,
Woo!
3,144 points. Jared, did you bet correctly to stay ahead?
I bet 2,500 on George Wendt.
And that will take you down to 2,500. That's amazing. I'm sorry, but you got some cool stuff to take home. And thank you for playing. We hope you had fun. Well, you see, you've shown your kids it's always possible to keep trying. We're going on to the Balderdash Barrage. Who would you like to play with?
I think I'm going to go with Bill.
Let's go meet him down there. Follow me through this little door. Watch your step. Come on back, folks. Anything can happen.
Balderdash is looking for contestants. If you live in or plan to visit the Los Angeles area, please call 323-762-7126 for audition information. Balderdash will be right back. Balderdash continues. Once again, here's our host, Elaine Brutler.
And we're here with our champion, Amy, who's wisely chosen the man who has the new CD and DVD out. Bill Engvall, he's going to help her through the big Balderdash Barrage. We have some fabulous prizes on tap tonight. Here's John Machida to tell you about the first one.
It's fine timepieces from Croton Watch Company. Select from a variety of distinct, elegant style from the classic Croton collection. Croton, fine watches since 1878. Visit them online at crotonwatch.com.
Fabulous. Did he mention that he has a new CD? Anyway, there's a grand prize coming up, and here's John Machida to tell you all about it.
It's a spa getaway by the bay. You and a guest will spend 4 nights at the luxurious Casa Madrona Hotel and Spa, a rock resort overlooking scenic San Francisco Bay. Enjoy deluxe accommodation, signature dining, and a relaxing treatment at the renowned Avanya Spa Rock Resort. The difference is legendary. Back to you, Elaine.
Yeah. Andy, that is such a nice trip. Do you get to vacation much with 4 children under the age of 6?
Well, not too many times I get to vacation. It's all kids' vacation. So this spa would be great.
And they have a lot of DVD and CD stores in San Francisco.
What? Maybe buy more.
How do you get to San Francisco? I'm going to tell you, there's 10 letters in the word Balderdash. Behind 9 of those letters are some watches, pretty nice. And behind one of those letters is your trip away from those 4 kids under 6. So we're going to narrow the field. We're going to play a game for 45 seconds. I'll read you sentences that end in total balderdash. You have to correct them to make them true. Here's an example. If I say in the film Love Story, we heard that love means never having to say you're married, you would say...
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, sorry. So if you don't know it, say pass. Then Bill has a chance. If you don't know it, say pass. And for every answer that you get right, we're going to take away the watches, a letter containing the watches, and get right to the trip to San Francisco. Okay. Sound good? You got it? We know how to do it? Okay, time for the big Balderdash Barrage. We're going to put 45 seconds on the clock. And the clock starts... now. As the saying goes, if the shoe fits, buy it.
Wear it.
Yes. Pegasus was a winged banana. Pass.
Horse.
Yes. Hemingway wrote A Farewell to Share. Pass.
Arms.
Yes. The stimulant found in coffee is Pamela Anderson.
Caffeine.
Yes. The architect who designed the New York Guggenheim Museum is Andrew Lloyd Webber. Pass.
Pass.
Frank Lloyd Wright. John Wayne was nicknamed Florence. Pass.
The Duke.
Yes. The capital of Japan is Jackie Chan. Pass.
Osaka.
Tokyo. King Arthur's sword was named Ralph.
Excalibur.
Yes. The alcoholic beverage typically flavored with hops is giving me a headache.
Pass.
Beer.
Yes. Santa sang on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Bullwinkle.
Blitzen.
Yes. In the movie Pollock, the title character is played by Ed McMahon.
Pass.
Ed Harris. Oh, 8 right. That's great. 8 right. That's wonderful. 8. We're going to take away 8 letters from the word Balderdash. There are 2 letters left. You can't lose. You got the H, you got the D.
I've got 4 kids named D. I'm going to have to go with the D.
It's got to be a D, of course. Let's see what's behind the D.
You go to the spa.
She's so happy. She got 10 seconds. We hope you had fun watching Balderdash tonight. We remember, be kind to animals, spay and neuter, pets only, and we'll see you here right next time on Balderdash.
You don't have to be a genius.
She was no angel on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I don't know.
I can't accept that answer.
To play the game.
Are you ready? Here we go. Sport a large mole on Goldmember.
Fred Savage.
It is really anyone's shot.
I'm going for Jude Law.
Many women are.
On the Covered, coming to PAX Monday at 8, 7 Central.